They were medevac helicopter pilots, and they're into the healing of injured military people. It was the winter time, so it was really dark. We heard a helicopter going over, and we said, "That's not right. That helicopter, there's something wrong with that helicopter." The crash was probably, if you can say, a block away from here on West Bloomfield Road, just fairly close. A gentleman who came over probably within a month after the crash, and he was really interested in possibly my doing a memorial for this accident. I have a, what would you call a propensity for memorials, because I had a brother who died when I was a teenager. He was a teenager, and I know what that's like, you know, to lose a really close member, especially a family member. Isn't that beautiful? This is a picture that I picked out because of the synchronicity of the flight pattern, because I read that the geese fly all together in the same pattern. I knew I wanted to do 3 for the 3 pilots, and I knew that I wanted them to be birds in flight because it just spiritually goes with the, you know, the death of the pilots. There's a symbolism text that equates the symbolism of the snow geese to the Native Americans, and also a Celtic tradition of strength, family orientation, discipline, tenacity, caring for your companions, everything that the medevac military people are exemplified by. Growing up, there was a lot of bird talk. My parents were both bird watchers, particularly my father. A lot of bird audubons on the walls of the house and different sculptures. My father asked, well, not too often, but he asked me if I'd like to go birding. No, thank you. You know, I had other things on my mind. After I was married and I got into sculpture, I did birds for 20 years only, no other animals. The beginning of a project is my taking control, you know, my making the frame, determining the position of the wings, the head, you know, the whole body. But then there comes a time when the bird takes over, when the sculpture takes over, and I follow that rather than me. At first I was thinking they should all be in the same posture, because in one of the texts I researched about snow geese, it said that they fly in synchronicity. But, you know, if you really look them up in flight, they're not all in the same pattern. But then I thought it would be much more interesting visually to have them different postures, different personalities, you know, of the men. And they'll be flying up, you know, an incline toward the sky. I hope they'll love it. I hope they'll feel free and loving.